Hey, how's it going? A couple days ago, I had a comment asking me asking me how I learned to ride. Hold on, this microphone's getting all in my way. Um, and I want to make a video on it. So, this video is actually going to be more not just about where I learned to ride or how I learned to ride, but it's going to be, oh my god, just dropped my microphone fucking everywhere. God damn, dude.
5 minutes later.
Oh my god, can you fucking find a place to chill the fuck out? You know what? This might work. Sorry about that technical difficulties. This isn't. I got a comment a couple days ago about um, asking how I learned to ride and where I learned to ride. And this video isn't just going to be about where and how. It's going to be more introductory, trying to introduce myself. So I mean, oh, and trying to introduce my bike too. Anyways, this is Esmeralda. This is a Ninja 500. She is absolutely beautiful. I mean, I could really just, Anyways, um, she's a Ninja 500. I did recently install a Power Commander, and it does work quite well. It does make a big difference. So if you do have a bike and you don't have a Power Commander, and you are looking to boost your bike's performance and power, I would definitely recommend getting a Power Commander. She is a 2024, brand new. Just bought her. She's only a couple months old. Um, I do plan on doing a few more things to her. I do plan on maybe putting a new exhaust on and probably not too much more than that, honestly. Mostly because I think I want to go more towards my main goal of getting a ZX6, ZX10 bike because the ZX10 is my dream bike. I don't want anything more powerful than that, and I really do want something around that power, not really anything less. Um, Now I'm not trying to like go around speeding, running from the cops. I don't really want to do anything of that. I just want to have innocent fun. That's it. I don't want to be a bad person, and I also don't want to be a fugitive running from the cops like you see on Instagram every other fucking reel. Because I don't know where the bike community is going now, but that's not who I want to be, and that's not the type of biker I want to be. Anyways, going on to where and how I learned to ride. So, one day I just kind of decided that, I've always been interested in motorcycles, and one day I just kind of decided that, I wanted to get my motorcycle license. So I was literally, I kid you not, I was in the bathroom and I was on my phone. And I was like, man, I really want my motorcycle license. And literally that second, I went online and applied for the course and I got my date set. And then a week later, I was at the place and I got my license. Literally the next day, I went to go get my bike. I took an Uber up to uh, Eustis Seminole Power Sports. And I got the bike. I got the bike that I wanted. I was looking on the website for a little bit for the bike I wanted, and I got it. And I was very happy when I got it. But when it comes to learning how to ride, so whenever I was taking the MSF course at Safe Ride, oh yeah, if you do want to take the MSF course, I definitely recommend Safe Ride because they were honestly best motorcycle course I could have ever taken. They're pretty much everywhere in Florida. I think they're only in Florida. They might be in a few different places. I think mainly Central Florida. I took it in Eustis. Um, but if you end up failing your motorcycle exam, like the final test, they let you come back and do it again for free. Like take the two course again. They'll set a date for you. Or like if you mess up during the course and you have to be sent home because you do something really bad, then they'll set a date for you so you can come back and do it again. Um, so I think they're one of the best motorcycle courses around here. So saferide.com, that's where you can sign up for that. My motorcycle instructor was actually a motorcycle cop, which was really cool. Um, he was telling us about a few laws, stuff that people get wrong and stuff like that, which I can go more in depth with that later. Not really today, but um, sorry, people keep driving by. Um, when it comes to learning how to ride, so always get on from the left of your bike. If you get on from any other side, chances are you're going to fall over or you're going to trip because obviously the left side is going to be the lowest side because that's the way it leans. Your bike is going to start off in the position with it leaning with your handlebars turned left. That is important because otherwise your bike will fall when you park. Kick your handstand up, move your handlebars like that, fold your mirrors out if they're not already out. Biggest common mistake I see people doing when they're riding a bike. There's another sport bike rider down there. That's cool. Man, they have a backpack. I wish I had a backpack. Anyway, when you're holding the handlebars, number one, you always want your hand covering the clutch. So your hand should always be spread out like this. If it's any other way, that's a problem. Biggest reason why, if you have to stop in an emergency, right? If you're not holding the clutch while you're hitting the brake, you're gonna damage your engine. That's just how it is, and you're gonna stall. So always hand over the clutch. When you are braking, you use both brakes, like this. If you don't do that, you're not going to get the same amount of power out of braking that you normally do, especially when it comes to emergency braking. And if you're not in the habit of doing it every time, whenever you go to emergency brake, if someone's like slamming on the brakes in front of you, you're not going to use both, and then you're going to end up in an accident. So always use both brakes. Most common mistake I see people doing when they're riding a bike is that they're pushing against their handlebars and they have their arms tight. This is not what you want to do. I'm not saying because a lot of people get into this habit and it's hard to break that habit. I was in that habit. I still kind of am in that habit, but I'm trying to break it. But you want your arms loose. So you don't want to be like pushing or pulling against the handlebars. You want the handlebars to be loose, right? But you want your arms to be able to do this still. Because if you're pushing against the handlebar or pulling against the handlebar, whenever you go to take off, your handlebars have a chance of going like that, especially going at higher speeds. Yeah, wear all your gear too, especially if you're a beginner. And most important thing, at least at the like, I can't talk. I don't wear a lot of gear, but at least I wear long sleeves and long pants constantly, and I always wear a helmet too. Um, Most important thing is helmet. You don't need like a ton of other stuff. Obviously, I would 100% highly recommend wearing all your gear from head to toe. But most important part is your helmet. Doesn't matter how fucking hot it is, you wear that thing. I don't think people understand how hard asphalt is. It's like sandpaper. If you fall going 40 miles an hour, it's going through your clothes. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It will go through your clothes, and your helmet will probably end up being destroyed too, but at least your head will be okay. But a lot of people tend not to wear all their gear. They just wear a helmet, or I see a lot of people not even wearing a helmet, which is ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, that's how I learned to ride. That's where I learned to ride. MSF course at saferide.com. Uh, I would definitely recommend them. Again, please, if you're going to go get your license, get it with them. I mean, I'll definitely do some tutorials later down the road on how to ride with a backpack. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anyone for that right now, but it'll happen eventually. I promise you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.